Hi, that's a really quick segue, isn't it, kids? I am on a new platform called Streamlabs, not StreamYard, and I haven't loaded my. Here we go. I haven't loaded my intro yet because I have to change it. I realized yesterday that when we were changing everything over, that it still said Mrs. Cannoli Sasquatch at the end. So I am on a new platform here because, as you guys, when you were here last week, StreamYard was not letting me pull up any of my videos, and if it did, it took like 2 minutes, and it was awful. So and then I also had trouble on the Friday night show when I did my show, and then we did struggle a little bit on our Friday night's Cannoli Connection. Then Zach's was having trouble last night on his stream. Let me pull the microphone closer. Sorry, there's too many things going on here. Sorry if you couldn't hear that very well. So here we are, Mrs. Sassy Sunday stream number 13. And I'm going to see how these comments pull up. That's another thing. StreamYard would not let me pull up comments at all. And if it did, I guess even when Cannoli was on a stream yesterday with a cup. Oh, okay. So I guess Cannoli is on the back end pulling up comments. Okay. All right. There we go. Okay. Hold on a second. I got to pull this up. Wait. Oh, hold on. I got the comments, Cannoli. Wait, what is going on? Hide. Hold on. There we are. Show. Oh, I see. Thank you, Nos. Here you go. I wore my sassy hoops for you. Now, his comment came through twice. Maybe you sent it twice, or maybe I'm doing something. I don't know. But so far, the comments are pulling up better. I'm going to go through and just say hello to everybody. Jacob, we said hi to. Steven, we said hello to. Shadow of Hawk, thank you for stopping by. I appreciate. Oh, I see. So it shows it twice. You know what? Okay, so can I just say something really quick about this Streamlabs? So when you put up a comment, you know how if you highlight a comment and you go through your comments and it still has this one highlighted and you can't find it to click off of it? It puts it at the very bottom of it so you don't lose the comment in the comments. That's pretty cool too. So far, I'm really liking this. And then you just hit hide on stream. Then you go down and you find sup boners. Hey, Jana. Jana's getting kicked out all over Twitter of the DMs. I think somebody secretly hates her because she is the comment queen. Anyway, she's back and up and running. Let's see. Steven. So I like that as a member class or group name. Oh, Sassy Fires. Well, I like that. That is cool. I'm going to get some merch done. I want Jay from Desolate Souls to make me some stuff, and he's a little busy at the moment, so I'm kind of waiting for him. I want to do make real women great again and some sassy stuff, and so we'll figure it out. There's my friend from Hawaii. Aloha. I hope you're well. Good to see you. Yeah, okay, so as I'm scrolling through, it still has the comment on the screen at the bottom. You guys, this Streamlabs is kind of cool so far. So far, so good. Jana will box your ears that if you kick her out of any DMs. Any DMs. Oh, yeah. Cannoli working the back end. My man. Exactly. I know. He wanted to see how this works. I only sent it once. Yeah, no. You're right. And so that's how I figured out that, so right now your comment's at the bottom of the screen, but it's a whole thing. It's kind of cool. Yeah, I hope Streamlabs works better too, because it was really, really, really hard to run my stream last week. And the thing is, oh, is she really? Hi, baby Cece. She's so sweet. She knows what's up. She knows who her Auntie Sassy is. Streamlabs 2 times. Streamlabs 2 times. So yeah, so far so good. I like how this is, and I'm wearing my New York Giants jersey because we need some help. Last week did not go so well. So I figured I'd wear my cute little Giants jersey. It's got some, this is how you do it. It's got some studs on it. It's an Eli Manning jersey because he's the GOAT. I'm just saying, he's the GOAT. So, all right. So we're up and running so far. I think things are going well. We went through the comments. I hope everyone is doing well. I hope everybody had a good week. I am going to, you know what? Let's see. Hey, Joker, how are you? How are you? Good to see you. I appreciate you. I know, listen, I know, I'm sorry. I don't know what to tell you. It was one of those things where I didn't really have my own team when I met Cannoli. Actually, I did. I thought I liked the Dallas Cowboys because everybody else did. So that's what you do. You just do what everybody else is doing. And then, I've been with Cannoli forever. So, and I did enjoy watching the Giants when Eli Manning was the quarterback. I couldn't tell you who's on the team now. Which Giants player, though? Eli Manning. I don't know who I like now because I just don't really know who's on the team anymore. So many changes have been made. So, yeah, you know what? Oh, Eli Manning is many things. The GOAT is not one of them. I know who the GOAT is. You know what? Here's the thing. You want to talk some crap, my friend. Eli Manning did beat the GOAT. I'm just saying. Just going to put that out there. I know I'm a girl. I don't need to be talking about. Yeah, see, that's what I was trying to say right here. Where are you? That's what I was trying to say. Against certain people, he can be the GOAT. But you know what? Steelers, you can do what, listen, I welcome everybody here. So, Ray Lewis is one of my favorites because he snuffed out 2 dudes. Jesus, okay. Yeah, no, girls do like sports too. And I do. I really enjoyed it when the Giants were doing really well and they won a couple of Super Bowls and it was a fun couple of years for the Giants and now I don't know. And our baseball team's not doing it. I'm still waiting for my replay from the NFL having those games removed from NFL. Okay. Oh, reply. Yeah, that's okay. I mean, good luck with that. Work on it. See how it goes. Hey, Mrs. C, I've got some family stuff, so I can't stick around, but want to drop in a like and a comment. I'll check the playback. Thank you, Josh. I appreciate you. I do appreciate you just dropping by. It means a lot. Thank you so much. I like when they catch the balls and run. Yes, that is what they call the football. The football. So, yeah, listen, I like watching sports when they're good. I mean, and unfortunately, Cannoli, I'm going to spill my coffee. Cannoli likes teams that like to torture him. So, like the New York Mets, which currently are torturing the shit out of him. And the New York Giants, who, listen, my understanding is, real quick, is that they are a very, very young new team. They had a lot of people come up. They got to get their feet wet. They got to figure out how to play together. So, only good team from New York is listen. How are they doing this year, though, Joker? Not so good, huh? Not so good. New York isn't really doing very. Wait, Tabitha's here. How did I miss Tabitha? Where are you, girl? Where are you, girl? Huh. All right, so maybe that's a problem here. It's not showing me comments. Let's see. Oh, there she is. It showed up opposite for me. Okay. How good morning, Tabitha, or it's a good afternoon now, I guess. Yes, I believe that Saturdays are for football. Cannoli does really, really enjoy college football. And so that's been kind of, making more of a presence in our house over the last couple of years. So, yeah, and By the way, at Cannoli Sasquatch, I distinctly remember before the season began, you saying the Mets are going to make a playoff run. He did. I'm sure he did because, we had a lot of good things lined up. But then when your pitchers shit out and they don't really do what they need to do, yep, see, he admits defeat. They did. I mentioned rugby over football. Listen, all sports are welcome here. Do whatever you want. But thank you, everybody, for hanging out with me. I appreciate you. Let's see. So I wonder if we should just kick off the stream with something a little bit funnier and a little bit like, come on, ladies. This is like, we're going to get into the Russell Brand stuff because that stuff just dropped. And I have a lot of feelings on that because it's kind of all over the place with stuff coming out, people defending him, people saying he did do stuff. So, but first I want to just, because we always start off on such kind of like a somber note. I wanted to ask the ladies in the chat. Okay, let's talk curling. Oh God, I'll watch any and all kinds of sports, even curling. You guys, like, listen, I told you we're all sports here is fine. All sports is fine. So, believe all women. Well, listen. You guys, I want to get the girls' thoughts in the chat on this. I listen, I don't know. We're going to try to share a screen. This is our first time sharing a screen here. So let's see how it goes. Oh, wait a minute. That's the curling I can get behind. Thank you, Cannoli. Very, very, very good. Very good. I do appreciate that. I can get behind a good curling iron. Yes, absolutely. Women love water polo. Okay. I don't think I watched water polo, but probably. Sumo is the king of sports. Yeah, we know you love your sanctuary show, mister. Somebody's got to do a whole stream on that to make you happy, Nas. I mean, listen, if we're not really sure if Nas has a voice. We've never heard it. But maybe he could get behind like a computer voice thing and do his own sanctuary review so we could all talk to him about it. I want to start a female sumo league with Lizzo. Okay. We can do that. Oh, that sounds like an invitation. I mean, if you guys want to do that, don't let me step in your way. Water sports, shower sports. Well, listen. Oh, haven't watched sumo since the Hawaii boys retired. Yeah, did you see DeBeast? Did you watch Sanctuary? That show? Cannoli did watch it. I did not. I watched like one episode that intrigued me, and I was just kind of like standing watching it as I was doing other things. But okay, there. Oh, look at that. So I can just hide that. You don't even have to go back up and find your comment. I gotta tell you, so far I'm liking Streamlabs. So far, so good. So far, so good. All right, let's try to share this screen. Ladies, I wanted to find out, okay, heads up before you share your screen. Okay, don't show me this warning again. I understand, and let's proceed. It's pulling right up. Let's share this. It's loading. It's loading. Oh, okay, so now it puts it in the corner, and you have to hit show on screen. Wow, okay, I like this. What, Cannoli? My picture? I know. It is really small. Let's hold on a second. Okay. Do we like, there's that. That's better, huh? That's kind of cool. I'm telling you guys, this Streamlabs thing is cool so far. All right, we're going to pull this up. And let's raise the sound. Okay, so ladies, as you can see what's going on here, wanted to find out if any of you ladies would be interested in doing this, and if so, how your, significant other would feel about it. Let's play this real quick. Y ya la vi, anda con dos, la amiga me miró, por VIP se pegó, claro que sí, claro que entró, hola, mi nombre es Bad Bunny, un gusto, un placer. Aprovechame hoy tu líder, no me vuelve a ver. Tu baby quiere que la rompa. Luca. I mean, okay, let me ask you, is this something that you do on like your bachelorette parties? I just don't know when this would be appropriate.
La yompa, tú estás loco por vender el alma, pero ni el diablo te la compra. Yo no tengo compa, pregúntaselo a tu compa.
And those guys, like, were they sitting around thinking, oh, we can't get ladies, let's open up this banana restaurant? And you're gonna put your application in to work there? Absolutely, I could see you working there for sure. This is very interesting. Okay, we're gonna finish the video.
Todo el mundo ya sabe, por eso va Bonnie ni ronca.
I mean, I don't know how.
A mí me escuchan las abuelas y sus nietecitos maleantes.
Okay, so
tiradores y estudiantes, doctores gigantes, natural y con implantes, los adultos y los infantes, Barcelona y Alicante.
Okay, well, and there we go. So, let's see. Stop sharing. There we go. Oh God, this is working so much better, you guys. Hey Jay, good to see you. Good to see you. So, I'm not really sure. Yeah, exactly. This is okay. Listen, maybe it's for a maybe it's for a bachelorette party. I don't know, but I wanted to share that and get your guys's opinions on it. If you are interested in working there, I'm sure I can send you the video and you can try to dissect it and find out. Yeah, there you go. With your Simpson significant soys. I agree with you. I came in and immediately lost my appetite for my meatball sandwich from Subway. I am very sorry about that. I'll try to clean up the screen. And it's good to see you, Hunty. I hope your phone is gonna stick it out through some of the stream. I thought it was like Spencer's or something. I was not expecting a fucking stripper to come with it. These things that people do are so strange. They are just so strange. I don't understand. I just don't understand all this weird stuff anymore. It just doesn't make any sense. Well, if you guys wanted to lose your appetite even more, I'm old fashioned. This is indecent stuff that would stay in the bedroom. I agree with you. I absolutely agree with you. But I'm just wondering, when is this appropriate? Like I said, bachelorette party, maybe single ladies. But if you got a man's that's inappropriate, in my opinion, I wouldn't be cool with that. Yeah, I wouldn't be cool with that either. I just don't think it's ugh. Yeah, I agree, Mrs. To the icky. I think so. That's the only time I would fit. And here's the thing. So I went on my bachelorette party almost 20 years ago, and I want to say like the most risque I got was like, I think just laying on the bar and a bartender who happened to be a guy pouring a shot in my mouth. That was it. Like, I didn't go to any of those, like, whatever, men dancing stuff and what is it, like Chippendales and stuff. I just didn't do anything like that because it's just, I don't know, kind of makes me embarrassing. What are we talking about? Food. Speaking of food, I gotta go make jambalaya. Spicy food is the best. Listen, enjoy your jambalaya. I can't do spicy food. There's no way I would walk in there. Me either. Now, would you walk in there if it was your friend's bachelorette party? I mean, I might, but I'm probably going to tell Cannoli like what I'm doing first, just because I would feel really guilty about it. Thing is, with everything posting to social media, I know, and I talk about that all the time, you guys. What the hell was that? Especially what is going on this day and age with our kids and stuff too. Like, my daughter has seen far too much. And, it does have its long lasting effects. Meanwhile, at the bachelor party, no girls, no lap dancing. Listen, I didn't care what Cannoli did. He went to Las Vegas for his, and I went to San Diego. And I want to say that he, probably did strip clubs. I don't think we've ever really talked about it because it was his thing. So whatever he wanted to do was fine. But let's just say when he came home, I'm not even kidding you. When he came home, he was like, I'm so grateful that I'm getting married to you. It's crazy out there. And this was 20 years ago. And so, it made him more appreciative of what he did have. But regardless of the fun he had, it was totally fine. And hopefully it was just innocent. But I'm not one of those women where I'm like, you can't go to a strip club. It is what it is. Whatever. I participated in for real. Oh God, did you win? Oh, for your bachelorette part. Thank you for following that up, because I'm like, was that just a random Tuesday? Holy moly. Hey Beard, how are you? Good to see you. Thanks for stopping by. Your number one fan is still sleeping. I think she was up pretty late last night. And but she's good. She's good. She's just sleeping. Oh, there you go. See, Cannoli hates strip clubs. And he's being honest. I mean, like, I'm not one of those wives that are going to be like, oh my God, I can't believe you went to a strip club on your bachelor party. It doesn't bother me. It doesn't bother me because, like I said, I trust Cannoli. And he came back from the vacation being very grateful that we were getting married, because he didn't, like I said, he didn't like all the bullshit he saw out there. So, oh, well, fantastic. Fantastic. You should. I mean, if you're going to enter a contest like that, hail Mrs. Slapping, I can't even say that, Satuma Summer Squash. I would love to see your list of names that you have for Cannoli and I. I love it. I absolutely love it. Probably did strip clubs. That's a bachelor party state. Right. And I think he did. And it's fine. And I'm totally fine with that. I'm totally fine with that. They are a waste of, I think they are a waste of, I don't understand it either. I think it's a waste of time too. I also think, unpopular opinion, I think gambling is a waste of time, like the slot machines and stuff, because I have no luck. And I feel like if I'm going to throw my money away, I'd rather have something to show for it. Like I would do like the nickel machines and penny machine, whatever stupid stuff, just for the thrill, but I never win. So I just decide that it's not really something that I want to do. And I kind of feel like this is too, but a lot of men like it, and it is what it is. I'm not here to judge. But if that's your thing, I hate this modern sexual revolution shit. Absolutely. Yes, I agree with you. I think so too. And that's why I'm glad that, like, I can show our daughter the foundation Cannoli and I have of being together for 25 years. And she says it all the time. Like, all of her friends' parents, like, a lot of them are divorced and stuff. And, we still are, we try to instill those values in her, even though she can see all this stuff on social media. She can understand the difference, and she realizes what is disgusting out there and what's not. And she, so I just have to try to guide her in the right direction. Let's see. You hate strip clubs too? Strip clubs. Oh, it's a hell of a list, John. I can't wait. Strip clubs are disgusting. Just don't shame your dude if he looks at someone's boobs for a second. I'm glad my wife doesn't. Yeah, you know what? I don't care either. I don't care. I don't shame him either. It doesn't. Oh, well, hello, sir. Listen, let me tell you something. I was up watching Tim's talk till 2 a.m. with you assholes on there. It was fucking so funny. Oh my God. I was like, I think I fell asleep for a while you guys were talking. And then all I know is that we got a face reveal from Boosh, and you were on there and you were funny. And I think you were a couple of drinks in, but could you please tell me in the chat, because I bailed around 2 a.m. Did Tim ever take any shots, or did he pussy out? So I just wanted to know if you could clarify that. Sheep's in the chat though for our leader, as he is here. Oh, hi, my white bear. Sissy sack squish. Sack squish? I like that. Okay. I'll do it. I'll do it. I don't understand why bachelor parties have to have sex involved, because, it is stupid. It's somebody's last hurrah. Like, for me, a bachelorette party, mine was actually kind of chill. When we went to San Diego, we did go out and we danced, and we went to like one bar, but I wanted to go to the beach and I wanted to just hang out, and relax. But it definitely always has to be that, because I think they think it's your last hurrah. So I think that's why it has to be a big deal. But for me, I'm like, I had no interest in exploring anything. Like, I wasn't going to go cheat on my spouse on our bachelorette party for what? It didn't matter to me. I'm not like that though. So I guess it's different. In the city of 200,000, when almost half the city comes out, it's impressive. I'm not sure what you're talking about. Maybe something. Oh, okay. Wait a minute. Oh, so guess what? The comments. Okay, the comments just restarted themselves. Hold on a second. Okay, hold on. That was weird. It went all the way back up to something. Okay. Oh, that was, oh, here we got that. Okay, that was weird for a second. That was weird. There's Sheeps in the chat. Thank you. Appreciate you. Nas, I know. Flaccid was hysterical last night. It was ridiculous. It was so stupid. All right, hang on. If I missed your comments, I'm sorry. I am, like I said, I'm using a new platform here, which I like so far. It's working well. It's rough guiding kids at the digital age. Got 5 girls under 18 in my house. Pray for me. I do pray for you. That's a lot. That is a lot. No shots. He really was, because he was never going to take shots anyway. And then it was funny because his conversation, you guys kept trying to like talk about funny shit. And then his conversation kept going back to like people that he knows at Disney behind the scenes. And you guys are like, stop changing the subject. Of course, your phone is lagging out on you because it hates you and doesn't let you enjoy a good time at all. I went to bed and took Squeakle with me. Yeah, I was waiting because you kept saying you were bailing. I'm like, I'm gonna get. I'm gonna bail too. Ryan Kennels, baby smooth ball sack. Hello, welcome. You want me to show some boobage? Well, listen, that's not how I get my viewers here, but sometimes you just never know what's going to happen, so stick around. I would be pissed if my fiance was having some strippers junk in her face. I don't like it. Oh, yeah, there was one time, oh my God, I'm going to call Cannoli out. This is really funny. So there was one time when I went to my friend's bachelor party. And it was for somebody else, and Cannoli and his friend, like were peeking around in the bushes. I'm looking through the window. This is when we were really, really young. And there was a stripper putting his junk in my face, and he did not care for it at all. Him and his friend, me and his girlfriend, myself and my friend, and Cannoli and my friend's boyfriend, they were in the bushes. We were having fun at the party, and it was just funny. He didn't like it. I'm like, what do you want me to do? Oh, it was terrible. My brother's bachelor party was pretty tame. He respected his soon-to-be wife. Exactly. And like I said, I don't really know what Cannoli did on his. He's not a big partier. He's not a big drinker. That's back when we were, 20. We were in our really early 20s when we got married. So things have changed, but like I said, I don't think he did anything too risque. Oh, yeah, it was a while ago. Like I said, my comments are being weird. Well, not weird. I don't know if I reset something. It just seems like bachelor parties, this negative vibe of marriage, last hurrah and stuff, next step's an amazing journey. I absolutely agree with you 100%. I really feel like it should be something beautiful. You're being sent off from singlehood to marriedhood, and it's a last hurrah. Like a celebration. I think it could just be a celebration in general, but everything has to be so disgusting. Oh, that's okay. It seems like, have this negative vibe. I know, my phone, I hate it too. Be a lot cooler if you showed them. Listen, when I get monetized, I'm about 109 people away from being monetized and about 1,000 watch hours. Watch all my videos and will get me monetized, and I'll, we'll see. Vex sure does have some weird, doesn't she though? I thought so too. I was thinking the same thing. Yeah. Oh, I know. It was classic. He didn't just he just didn't let the conversation go. It was funny. I got wrapped into it. I got sucked into it. Cannoli is a trooper. He really is. I was not a troublemaker. I went to somebody's house who ended up having a stripper. And what am I supposed to do? We weren't married. Were we married at the time? I don't think we were married at the time. But listen, I'm not a troublemaker. There's a lot of comments in here. I'm trying to keep up. This is fun. I had a spa day and danced at a few gay bars. No cheating for me. I agree. I think that is exactly what I would have enjoyed. But you know what? Like I said, I was also in my early 20s when I got married and things were different. And I think that you also feel like not pressure, but you just feel like there's certain things that you are not, I don't know. There's a certain stigma with it, I guess. In this day and age, the OG bachelor parties were from an age without porn, much less Pornhub. I know it was a lot different back then. A lot different. Being in the business I'm in the town, I have seen bachelor, bachelorette attendees from the entire spectrum. Some wild, some mild. It's all personal taste based on the individual. I agree too. I think it definitely is. There's a lot of people where maybe the partners have an agreement that they're going to allow one last hurrah. I mean, I don't think that that's good at all. I don't understand. Oh, well, there you go. Listen, I hope you still have it. Did you like keep it? And it depends on the size of it now. Like it can either hold, your hair ties, or it could hold like a small ring, depending upon the size of the penis clay you made. My idea of a bachelorette party would be a girls' Victoria's Secret, guys in a PvP game, and the losers must eat their most hated food. Well, there you go. There you go. Why not? Hey, how are you? Bad Take Bohan, good to see you. I appreciate you coming by. The stream's going a lot better than last week because we're on a different platform. Zombie Main, good to see you. Good to see you. Thank you for stopping by. We're just kind of hanging out and chatting. Straight dudes know that chicks hit up the gay bars, though. We'll still find you there. So that is funny. I went to my cousin's bachelorette party, and we did end up at a gay bar, and it was the first time I'd ever been there. It was actually fun because you didn't have to worry about all that other BS that comes with it. I danced and didn't cheat at the gay bar too. Jay, congratulations. I appreciate you. I think that is very, very polite of you to do. Whoa. Okay. On your bachelorette party? Yeah, you are a good wing woman. Definitely. I took pics. I hate clutter. Okay, so I would have just regifted it to somebody. Why not? Just definitely you should have regifted it. A bachelorette party does not imply cheating on your intended spouse. That is glorified from movies, TV, and internet. Reality is quite the opposite. I agree with you on that too, but there are people that are getting so crazy this day and age that I think that happens more than it should. Oh, she did. She did. She literally took dick pics. Yep, absolutely. Whoa, hold on. You were mad that your bridesmaid got laid? You'll have to share the story in here if you can. That is interesting. That is very interesting. Dual bachelor parties, party guys and gals challenging each other. Yeah, I don't mind dual parties like that. I think Cannoli and I went on one for our friends that weren't married very long. I think we went on a dual one, and I think we had a really good time, if I'm not mistaken. That's a long time ago, you guys. Long, long time ago. Real men go deep sea fishing for bachelor party. Well, then my husband's not a real man because that is not up his alley. My husband would enjoy going to like a video game situation. I would love that. Then I would love that for sure. You're right. Maybe it is all just for BS online. I appreciate. Yeah, I would love that. That it's very low. They left you. Oh, that is effed up. That is effed up. You are not supposed to leave the bachelorette on her bachelorette party. That is really, really, really low. To comment on that, people in my generation do not treat sex importantly. I've met guys and gals who've said they're fine with their partner sleeping. Yes. And you know what? That I watch the Whatever podcast, and that is on there quite often, where sex is just sex. And those are coming from the people that are like, for instance, I think 2 episodes ago, there were 2 legal prostitutes that work at brothels or whatever in Las Vegas, in the part where it is legal. and they have, when they have dated, now, of course, they're always single, but when they have dated, they've told their partners that it's just sex, that it doesn't matter. And I absolutely agree with you that people just don't. Sex is just sex, and it doesn't mean anything anyway. I know it's clickbait, but you know what, though? There are some good things on there, like when they have Chase, who's extremely religious. It's interesting to hear this perspective. And if those girls are full of shit, then they're really good actresses. I don't know how to feel about it, but I do watch it sometimes because it can make for good content for this show if that really is true. The stories that dude whose wife up on a woman with a high body count or low T. Oh, who wife up on a woman with a high body count. I do agree with you on that. And that's what they talk about a lot of times too, people. Well, listen, if you want to know more about that, you have to talk to Ego, who is watching that show, because he talks about it on their show, which I think they have one today. Anyway, we'll plug everything at the end. But he is watching that show. And listen, okay, if you guys aren't familiar with Down for Love, I have not seen it, but it is basically a show about people with Down syndrome finding other people with Down syndrome and falling in love. And, everything has to be made a spectacle. But as long as they're not being exploited, I'm okay with that. But I want them to find love too. I think that there's somebody for everybody, and that's the route you have to go, fine. But as long as they're not making fun of them or exploiting them. Brothels always make me think of chicken noodle soup. Okay, that is really interesting. Oh my God. It's so much fun. Anyone would let it. Tons of beer and hanging out, and then you get to take home tuna at the end. That doesn't sound very fun either. Prostitution is not legal in Las Vegas, Clark County, where Vegas. Okay, you're right. That is correct. I apologize. Yes, Clark County, where Vegas is located, is the only county. You sure knew that fast, sir. I do believe that they did specify that on the stream. Okay, hold on. We're getting. Two of them left me to go bang a stranger. It was just me and the two of. That is okay. So usually people on your bachelorette party are in your wedding as well. So, Jana, how did this play out afterwards? I'm not sure if you put it in the comments already, but I need to hear that. That is really, really messed up. I would never have done that to you. You know what, DeBeast, whatever pod is Jerry Springer without the fights. Absolutely. I agree with you. It's a shit show. You're going to get down for love. You're going to get on Down for Love. Okay. You were in San Diego too. That's so funny that we spent our bachelorette parties there at the same place. If there's a camera in front of them, it's, yeah, I know. I just don't want them to be taken advantage of. I really hope that their parents or whoever, their guardians are what, they're probably making money off of it too. Who am I kidding? Everybody is out for making money. And if you're going to exploit your child with Down syndrome, you know what? I don't know how, now that I'm thinking about it, I don't know if I'd want to put my child out there like that. Yeah, that's kind of crappy. Okay, hold on. Would you say I'm calling customer service for this phone made it worse than better? Never buying a Oh, yeah, don't buy a Samsung. For this phone made it worse than better. Samsung, I don't know, man. What's your phone's, or what's your what's it called? What's that? So who's your phone service through too? That could be it. I must have missed that show. Guess you consider me tardy. Yes, you did miss that show. I don't know. Ego's watching it. They take Downs people to a restaurant, and the waiter asks them if they want fish, beef, chicken, or plastics. Fucking nos. Jesus. That's terrible. That's terrible. Hey, Dempsey, how are you? Thanks for dropping by. Listen, I haven't even brought up my topics today because we are just chatting. We are just chatting so far right now. That's why the nearest brothel to Las Vegas in I can't even say that. 90 minutes from Vegas. It's 1 mile across the border. Oh, I see. Okay. So is that where the Bunny Ranch is located then? Because hey Kate, Corey, how are you? Thanks for stopping by. I want to say, well, listen, Joker's a single man who lives and works in Las Vegas. I'm just gonna leave that there. And Joker's defending Samsung phones. He's never had a problem. It might. That's why I'm asking if it's the cell or the whatever service that you have. It's interesting. We have problems at my work with T-Mobile, and a friend of mine installed some sort of fancy box in the office, like to strengthen the signal, and she has a lot better time with her phone. Hunty, turn your phone on to airplane mode for 30 seconds and back on normal data. Are you customer service then, sir? Customer service, White Bear. Oh, he knows folks who live there. Hey, Zach's great show last night. I really enjoyed the Hunter J debacle and making Vex laugh where she couldn't talk. It's very uncommon for Vex to be left speechless. So great show last night. I really enjoyed it. And then I enjoyed being bullied into going over to Tim's talk. And I got sucked in over there, left for a little bit, came back only to see face reveals from Boosh. And then some guy named Rick with a crazy beard. And Tim doing his huge. So I appreciate that. It was definitely a good time. They kept asking for you, by the way. They kept wanting to. Okay, so Carson City, Nevada. Okay, I see. All right, that makes sense. And prostitution, I take it, is legal there. I guess so. I mean, if that's where one of these girls on the whatever podcast, right? Listen. It is by choice, I think. I think he's had it with women being just shady. I think he's had kind of a weird run, and he's just like, you know what? I'm just going to do me for a while. Take that however you want. Yes, I was waiting for that. Thank you. Come again. You may now call me Dollar General Vex. I was waiting for you to say that. Thank you. Come again. Oh, Gianna. Okay. And that's a story for another stream. Oh, wait. So I forgave them. I still had a good time. But then one of them really screwed up at the wedding. You know what? I had one of those too. It's okay. I had somebody screw up my bachelorette party. She was really out of line in some of the things that she said. Never invite a pregnant woman to be the designated driver to your bachelorette party because they get really salty. Okay, so I had somebody screw up my bachelorette party, and then I had somebody act the fool at my wedding and almost pass out because she felt like she needed to wear like 2 freaking bras or some weird shit. I don't know. Listen, at the end of the day, we're married. I had a pretty wedding, and you know what? It doesn't matter in the end. A wedding was great, but so many people, that's another thing. So many people spend so much money on their weddings and they don't even stay married, because I think a lot of times this day and age, people do weddings for the Instagram photos or just to say they got married or for the hoopla. I don't think people get married these days for the right intentions. And so, I've seen people with very fancy weddings not have very nice marriages. And Cannoli and I paid for most of our wedding. We did what worked for us. And, we've been married for almost 20 years. So I think there's a lot to be said too about, why you're getting married. I know that's a whole nother podcast, but I just thought about that for a minute. But you know what? I get it. I totally get it. But yes, we would love maybe another story for another stream. Definitely. All right. Joker has this might be an unpopular opinion, but I am for legalizing prostitution. It's regulated. It's safe for women, violent crime. There's a lot of people that do say that, Joker. And here's the thing. I am on the fence about that because women are going to do it anyway. And if it is legalized and it is ran better, maybe there would be less problems out there. I just don't know the proper way to go about doing that, to where you would make it Savor. Oh my God. Hunter J getting sucked back into his mom last night was I thought him getting dumped 6 times on his birthday was something. After this, and watching everybody else's stream, if you have a chance, go back and watch Zach's stream last night. It was another banger of a show. Hunter J got sucked back in his mom. He was 11 pounds. The fact that they just didn't C-section him, I don't know. He is a little bit older too, and I don't think that they maybe did C-sections as much as they do now. But holy crap, an 11-pound baby sucked in. No one, but then isn't it interesting that she like risked her life for him? And then that other stream, he was like talking about how he hated his mom. I'd like to know how we got to that point where like, he's like, oh yeah, she really, could have died having me. And she made the decision to, push me back out. And then he hates her. So I'd really like to know why he hates his mom so much. That would be really interesting. I had a black guy that people mistook for a Mexican at my wedding, so it made us so diverse. I had a black guy at my wedding too. And you want to know how I am? Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, the Carlton dance, one of my favorite things, makes me laugh. He did that for me at the wedding. And he always made the joke too of everybody hide your silverware. The black man's here. So you know what? I did it. So yes, we had one black guy at our wedding too. So it made us very diverse. We checked all the boxes. It was perfect. I had my bachelor party in the flats of Cleveland. That was craziness. We lost 2 people. Okay, you want to clarify how you lost 2 people? Like they got lost in the crowd. They got like lost forever. Clarify that because that would be an interesting point. Let's see. I'm just looking at all the comments. This is funny. Sassy Facts, the podcast. There you go. Oh my God. Mine too. So, my friend, the one who had a fancy wedding, who, she's still married, but I think her marriage had its ups and downs. Any hoodle. Her wedding was open bar. Let's just say both hands were always occupied. Always occupied. Just going to say that. Okay. Open bar is, I get in trouble. Y'all are killing me. Zach's stream is all I've been hearing about this morning. Freaking God. I'm telling you, you never know what you're going to get on Zach's stream. I'm just saying, there's a reason why there are a bunch of jerks that hang out really late at night. And then he kicks you over to Tim's talk and you're like, and now I know I was thinking how late it was for everybody else. I'm on the West Coast. So like I'm, Pacific time. You all are 3 hours ahead of me. And I couldn't imagine. And then like over in Tim's talk, it's 2:00 in the morning for me. I was like, holy crap, the sun's coming up other places for other people. Like I am just shocked that Gianna is even here right now because she was still up and it had to been like 5:00 in the morning over there, 4:00 in the morning. So yeah, I don't like missing his streams because it's that kind of crap that you miss. I took your advice, Whitey. It isn't lagging at me as bad. I still have to stay by the window to get a signal, but it's not as bad now. Thank you. Well, see, there you go, Whitey. You did something good today. You helped a person out. I appreciate you. See, people helping people in the stream. Hi, Ash. Good to see you. I couldn't believe that photo when you posted it. I thought it was fake. Which one? I couldn't believe that photo when you posted it. Tell me which one. I don't remember. Let's see. What did you say? Open-minded women are my Achilles heel. Yeah, you have to be careful about that. You very much have to be. Welcome, Hunty. My Samsung is going through straight talk, but I also live in the middle of nowhere, so I knew the service wouldn't be good here. Yeah, that's got to be hard too, you guys. I don't know. I wonder if you guys can do those boxes that like, I don't know what it's called, but it like accentuates your signal. I don't know if Cannoli can tell me what it's called. Yeah, you know what? I had silverware. It was that kind of wedding. All right, we had silverware. We had tablecloths. Listen, we got fancy. It was a New York style wedding in Arizona. We had to be. We had people from New York coming out. But then I got a little ghetto because here's the thing. We were paying for this out of pocket, Cannoli and I. And we could not really afford to have we did have open bar, but it was like beer and wine. So I was dancing in my wedding dress, no shoes on, with a beer bottle. Listen, you got to do what you got to do to have a good time. And we had a great time. Accentuation box, is that what it's called? Listen, all I know. Oh, is Joker leaving? All right, kiddies. Hope you all have a great day. Mrs. Sassy, here's to getting 400 subs. I would love to get 400 subs. I'm very, very close. Tell your friends. Tell your friends. Oh, Amber Turd. Yeah, that photo. Yeah, it was photoshopped. Okay, so real quick story. So the photo of Amber Turd with the wings that Elon Musk posted, I really wanted to use that as my thumbnail. But when you do a background remover on Canva, it took her wings with them. So then I tried it to do where you put the picture up and you do like a backwards thing and you try to erase around her wings. And then when I would go, it wouldn't save. It would only save like halfway through my editing. And I spent far too long on the thumbnail. So when I found that picture, I still had to edit it. I had to get rid of, like, I guess she is overlaid over a person, and I had to get rid of that. So just let's say, thank God for Vex for sticking with me, but she always helps and gives me ideas on my thumbnail. But I just figured that I would use that because she was hot this week. Elon Musk posted a picture about her. Damn silverware, you are fancy nowadays. Well, that was almost 20 years ago. You know, that's when the economy was different and you could afford silverware at a wedding. Now, you know, you can't even, you're making a good living a couple of years ago. It ain't a good living anymore. So yeah, if I got married now, first of all, I made all of my centerpieces. I made all my wedding invitations. I did all of my, because I'm very crafty, I did as much as I could on my own to save money. And it still was like an $8,000 wedding. And we did a lot of stuff on our own. But nowadays, I wouldn't have given a crap. I would have done plastic everything if I had to. Cannoli's, it's supplement time for Mr. Cannoli. We're taking our zinc. Well, listen, a penis enlarger, signal booster, whatever you need to use. Just get your signals better. Let's see. See, okay. So here's something weird I'm noticing. Jokers. Okay, so now my comments went all the way back up for some reason. It's almost like you have to hit the chat button and you have to refresh and then go all the way down. That was really weird. That's the only thing, Cannoli, I'm having issues with. Okay. Then you have to reset it. Hi, Mrs. Martin Muses. Good to see you. Good to see you. Let me see if it's showing the comment. We're using a new we're using Streamlabs today instead of StreamYard, and it's working so much better. So much better. Popping in real quick to say hi and Mrs. Sassy Pants, a happy Sunday. I can't say because I got to call the parents and chit chat. Thank you so much. I just love seeing you guys pop in. I appreciate you. Means a lot. Thank you. Have a good rest of your day. Enjoy talking to your parents. That's true. My cousin had wedding favors from the dollar store. I would too. So like, okay. So when I did my wedding, I love sunflowers. And when I did my wedding, we got married in March. And so the previous November, it's like all the sunflowers are on sale at the craft stores, all of them. So you get a bunch of sunflowers. I made fake centerpieces and everybody took them home at the end. It was perfect. I saved so much, and I would do dollar store, or they have this stuff now at Costco, where one time I think we had a party for, it was Cannoli's 30th birthday party, and we had some friends and this whole thing, and my mother-in-law found this set of silverware and plastic plates that it was all throwaway, and he thought it wasn't throwaway. So weddings are expensive AF, absolutely. Like my friend back 21 years ago spent 28 grand on her wedding. And you got one plate of food. We spent $8,000 and we had a buffet, an Italian buffet with chicken parm, spaghetti, Caesar salad, bread, whatever. I mean, it was, we did it like, yeah, you have to. Oh, yeah, Ash, as long as you, I love that you did see, that's the thing. I made everything that I could make myself. I made myself. And it was extremely easy. I highly recommend doing what you can on your own. Because, and I don't think that there's anything wrong with fake flowers. I have no problem with fake flowers at all. And there's still people that have my centerpiece to this day. So you know what? Flowers died. Now my bouquet was real sunflowers. It had to be, but I made all the bouquets. I made the boutonnieres. But the funny thing is that Cannoli and I decided to get married March because it's supposed to be really beautiful in Arizona. We actually broke a record that day. It was one of the hottest days on record. And we had to have our air conditioning on. We had to put all the flowers in the fridge. Like everything was melting. Oh my God, that is absolutely love that. I absolutely love a build your own burger bar. That is totally cool. I love that. Hunty, my brother, sister, they, them in Christ. I've never been married. Yeah, getting married is a big event, but I think a lot of people are doing it for the wrong reasons. That's the thing. I'm telling you. I think that people are doing it just for the Instagram photos. But if you guys wanted, if you guys were interested in finding somebody to share your life with, here is the new, let's see. Show on. God, this is working so much better. This is working so much better. So here's the new Victoria's Secret ad. If you guys are interested, this is now what we're coming to, the Victoria's Secret. I'm pretty sure that this person right here is let's see, can you see it on my screen? Is a lady boy. That one there on the end, I think, is a lady boy too. I don't understand why this is acceptable anymore. Listen, I know people get all upset with Victoria's Secret being, okay, let's see. Now move my picture over here. But if I pull up the chat, Cannoli, did you do that? Did you move my picture? I can't hear him. I don't know which one he thinks it's better on. That way? Yeah, I know. Victoria's Secret is butter cookies and Haagen-Dazs. See, this is, and then it moves your comment over there. This is so cool. This is really, really cool. I'm really enjoying this. I know. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. Shield your eyes, shield your eyes. But this is now what is considered beautiful. And I have no problem with Victoria's Secret models looking the way that they do. It's fine with me. It doesn't offend me. It doesn't mean like, oh my God, I need to look like that. It doesn't. I was raised old fashioned, so I'm thinking old fashioned when it comes to dating and getting married. Please stay on that topic. Absolutely. I absolutely love that. Please do that. I was old fashioned when it came to certain things as well. And I just think that I do. Just stick with it as long as you can. Don't let anybody tell you differently. Victoria's Secret vag and berries. Absolutely. And buns and toast. So this is what we're highlighting now. This is your Victoria's Secret models. I think this is disgusting and I don't support it at all. And I'm a woman. I don't think that you have to put this shit on display all the time. Quite frankly, the one in the middle, it's just, if I looked like that, I don't think that okay, I'm trying to say, okay, I was a larger girl too. I've recently lost some weight, and I even now don't think that my body is appropriate to want a show like this either. I don't know. I don't want to offend anybody, but I just don't think this is necessary. And I think everybody is beautiful in their own way, but I don't think that we have to put, let's see. I haven't bought stuff from Victoria's Secret in years. I only bought the Miss, but they started to. I do love their stuff too. I will say I do, and I wore it for all the time in high school, and then I got away from it for a while because they are expensive. But there is nothing like a good Victoria's Secret bra. There is a reason why they're $50. They freaking last. They're good quality. So I have to say I do enjoy where their bras are They are good. Not that, no, that is not considered beautiful. It's that they're trying to push as the redefinition of, yeah, I agree with you. And that's, it's definitely, I understand what they're doing, but you're right. It's not promoting what it needs to promote, but they're just saying that everybody is beautiful and they can be in their own way, but we don't have to see it this way. We don't have to see it this way. And I think they're also stating that Victoria's Secret models can also be, you know, he, she's, they, thems, whatever. That's a fake leg. She's a stripper pirate. Who's got a fake leg? What did I miss? Somebody's got a fake leg. Tell me which one. Victoria's Secret is owned by Dove and Ben & Jerry's, right? I have no idea, but they're woke too. I get it. I know. It's really tough to hate all of these companies because they make a damn good bra. She's a land whale, and I don't need to see that. Yeah, listen, you guys, as a woman, I don't think we need this. Fat bottom girls, you keep rocking the world. Yeah, that song's about to get canceled too. Isn't that a Queen song that they want to cancel because it's offensive? Get the fuck out of here. Listen, I'm just so tired of everybody being so, you know, you have to be viewed everywhere. I don't need to see myself everywhere. It's fine. It's fine. I want to see beautiful women walking the runway. I want to see different, interesting, you know, outfits on, you know, I don't know what I'm trying to say. It's just really stupid. I've just about had it. Bloss, that's the difference. That song says fat bottom, not all around fat. Yep, and it's still getting canceled. The insecure need normalization. They do. And, you know, we're all insecure at times, but I don't need to post my body online and people to tell me that it's okay because I'm not happy with it. I'm trying to work on it. And so, and here's the thing too, I'm just going to put it to you this way. And I don't know how other people feel, but when I was heavier than this, before Cannoli and I started our weight journey, I just kept saying, well, this is as good as it's going to get. This is who I am. This is my body. I have to learn to accept it, buy clothes to fit, blah, 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 blah. And but I wasn't happy. I kept telling myself, I kept trying to convince myself, no, this okay. It's okay to look like this. It's okay to be heavier because this is who you are. But it wasn't. And I changed that. And I've since actually gained some weight from all my weight loss, and I'm not happy about it at all. And it depresses me because I'm not, you can't tell me that you're happy all the time. If you are, God bless you. I love that for you. Larger people don't want to be told to accept yourself. We want to be healthy. That's the thing too. And that's what I was telling myself. And I wasn't healthy. Because I didn't think I needed to lose the weight, it's easier to try to just tell yourself, this is who I am. This is what I'm going to do, and try to accept yourself instead of make those changes. And so I made the changes. Second to the left. Second to the left. Second to the left. What, Cannoli? Oh, I hear him. Huh. Second to the left. It's a pirate leg. Interesting. Interesting. Let's see. Yeah, they did. The angels fell off. They just have to, everybody has to be inclusive now. And I'm normalizing things pulls everyone out of the closet. It does. I don't see anything wrong with being overweight, but it's not like, okay, there you go. You summed it up right. You can do what you want to do. There's a lot of people who are comfortable in it, and they just, I guess, like Lizzo, I guess she owns it. Fine, whatever. But don't make other people feel like that's the normal thing to do, because it doesn't mean that you're necessarily that healthy. Cannoli was 150 pounds heavier than he is now. Okay. Yeah, he's 6'5". He weighed 400 pounds. He was a big dude. He wasn't healthy because his body tried to kill him. Hence why he lost the weight. And now he's healthier. So don't tell me that weight doesn't make you unhealthy. It can in other ways. Even though your blood work comes back great, and you think that you can run up a flight of stairs being that heavy, it doesn't necessarily mean that you're a healthy. And my Cannoli tried to die on me being overweight like that. Now he's healthier. Now he feels better. He doesn't have the health issues that he has. So there is something to be said about being overweight. It strains your body. Our bodies are not meant to be that way. I remember that Victoria used to be owned by someone close to the island. Oh, okay. Interesting. As someone with a marketing background, I have mixed feelings about this. I do too. I did some marketing for a while too, and I do have mixed feelings on it too. I'm just not sure what the right angle is with this. I'm not sure. I don't know. I'm all over the place with it. I want everybody to feel beautiful, but I don't think that putting ladyboys in here is appropriate. If you want to put all regular women with different body types, I guess that's fine. But if you're putting a ladyboy in here, which the two at the each end, those are not real women. I'm sorry. Those are ladyboys. So I don't like that one. I would say I'm not okay with that one. If you want to show all women of different types, make sure that they're all women. Okay, all I'm saying is that like a feminine leg, joints are going the other way, confirms stripper pirate. Okay, I gotcha. No, that makes sense. Okay, let's see. Okay, I need to clarify since my phone was lagging earlier when I said Victoria VS for about, I meant versus. Oh, when I said versus. Okay. No need to clarify. You're fine. Oh, those who can change should, but those who won't don't need the stress. I agree with you. You're right. Leave them alone. If they want to be heavy and they have their own demons, it's hard. Listen, we're emotional eaters, especially if you're Italian, man. Food fixes everything. So you're absolutely right. You shouldn't be pushed in either direction. There should be things on both sides of the aisle. If you want to be on the heavier side, that's fine. Be left alone. If you want to get healthier and get in shape, there's another section for that too. But leave everybody alone because you're absolutely right. Being told to look a certain way does get stressful. I think that's their agenda here with the Victoria's Secret models in general, is that you're being told to look a certain way. But I don't feel like I have to look that way. That Victoria's Secret bodies, some of them are way too thin, and I don't think that I would want to look like that. So I think it's up for interpretation. I think that for many, 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 many years, we had Victoria's Secret models. We had, beauty pageants and all that stuff. And that's just a different group of people, and we're not all meant to look like that. That's what makes us all different. So leave it alone. Just let us be who we want to be. On the very right is going for the Zuckerberg look. Classic. Yeah, for sure. I mean, that is definitely a ladyboy. Definitely. Oh, you can put this on dark mode? Hang on a second. That's interesting. I just hovered over something and it said I could go into dark mode. Oh, that's over there. Okay. I'm still learning this whole thing. Aaron D. Oh, I just saw you subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much, Aaron. Where'd you go? Okay, hold on. See, once again, now my comments got. Thank you very much, Aaron. Like I said, I just saw that you subscribed to my channel. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. It also isn't healthy for a variety of reasons. I agree. It's not. There's a lot that goes along with it. Cannoli wasn't fat. He was curvy. And here's the funny thing too. Here's how I accepted my fatness, if you will. I just said I was voluptuous. And you always have those people too that are telling you look great. But those are the people that love you no matter what. I didn't look great. I look back on pictures. Cannoli and I didn't look great. We looked like we sucked up a bus. Okay? And it just did not work. It just didn't work. Okay? I hate that they're trying to normalize being overweight. It's unhealthy. And if you're overweight enough, it is death. I agree. That's why I watch my 600-pound life. I am very oddly fascinated with my 600-pound life. I really am. But it also shows that surgery isn't going to just fix everything overnight. Doctor now makes you work for it. He makes you work for it. And that you can change your lifestyle. He just doesn't fix it for you. And I do like that as well. But it does show you how incredibly hard it is to lose weight. Listen, I eating isn't the only thing. You have to work out too. Well, some of us do. And I was working out diligently for like 4 days a week, eating a certain way. And then I scaled back on the working out and the weight started creeping back up. So you do need to take care of yourself, and you have to put the work in, and you have to put the work in for your body. And at one time, cannoli used to bleed ragu. Not ragu. We don't eat ragu in this house. That is shunned upon in the Italian household. He's chuckling right now. He bled like pizza sauce and wings and Chinese food. I mean, this dude loves it. Listen, we love to eat. Cannoli and I love to eat. Food is delicious, but we just didn't do it healthily. And everything in moderation, okay? Everything in moderation. This was never about actual health. It's about changing the definition for liability. The insurance companies are changing the healthcare policy by changing the definition. Yeah, I think so too. And just making it more acceptable for everybody. Hey, Gord, how are you? Good to see you. If the guy who created Victoria's Secret saw this today, he'd jump off the bridge again. Yeah, I agree, because this isn't what they created. Yes, he did. I mean, he was scared to death though. When you are put in the hospital twice because your body is trying to kill you, there's I don't know. He's had like this weird random cough for a few days. I don't know if he needs to go see somebody. I think he might be dying on me. The Fanta commercials, I think you're right. I agree. They were fine. But that was before all the BS came out. They knew what they were doing right off the bat. Oh, let's see. Me talking on the phone. I swear to dog, don't do it. What are you talking about? Oh, you guys. Let's see. Yes, thank you, Aaron. I appreciate you. I'm trying to get up to 400. Hey, there's my friend. Just in time, Vex. We were just showing what beauty is these days. I really enjoy the lady boys on both sides. They're a good look. Just put women in here. If you're going to do women of all sizes, fine, but make sure that they're women. That's it. Talking all this smack about the weight, but wife's in the kitchen right now making cinnamon apple muffins. I love food. I'm telling you, food is freaking amazing. I love food. I love cooking. I love all that stuff. At least you didn't go the diet pill route and ended up like the mom from Rakim for a Dream. I don't know what that is, but the thing is, though, you guys, it's hard. It is hard too. I'm going to say it right now too. There is a certain stigma for women needing to look a certain way, but that's the way it's been for frickin' ever. I mean, if you look back in the 1950s, you didn't see any women looking like this. None. They were always in a beautiful little dress. They always had their little belt cinched at the waist. They were a certain frame. So listen, there's always been a stigma of the way you should look as a woman. It's always been that way. And now we're like, oh, that's not healthy. We can't look like that anymore. So now you have to, here, I'll unshare this so you guys don't have to throw up anymore. You have to look a certain way, but okay. So as far as the diet pills, there's that Ozempic or whatever. No, is it Ozempic? There's a certain, weight loss drug out there that's not really for weight loss, but they found that it's a side effect is losing weight. So they're injecting, all the celebrities are doing it. Listen, sometimes you get so desperate that you would want to do something like that. And I would too, but it's not sustainable. It's not sustainable. And after I had my daughter, I gained 75 pounds and I was already on the heavy side. I was already heavy and I gained 75 pounds with her and I lost it really, really quick. And people are like, oh, how did you lose all that weight? What are you doing? And I was like, diet and exercise. Sorry to burst your bubble. Diet and exercise. And I know what I need to do. It's just not, it's boring. It's boring to do. Diet and exercise is freaking boring. Yeah, he is higher class than that. We did find a sauce that starts with an A. It's Rao, R-A-O. And Their sauce is delicious. It's expensive, but it's keto friendly and it tastes just like homemade sauce. So I highly recommend that sauce if you don't want to make sauce from scratch. Me and my mother-in-law don't make sauce from scratch anymore. We use Rao's because it is freaking delicious. Look at Vex getting high from everybody. I'm sorry, Cannoli, did I offend the guy who found a 5-month-old Cheeto on his couch and considered eating it? Is that true, Cannoli? And why are we having Cheetos in the couch? That must have been from the kid because we don't eat. It's the, what is this? It's the tism finally wreaking havoc on his throat. I don't know what that means. Oh, maybe you're talking about something else. Oh, you know what? I did. Okay, so I had a rowing machine and I used to do rowing like 4 days a week, but I would do the same rowing over and over and over. And I wasn't like, I lost a good amount of weight. I was where I wanted to be, so to speak. And I just kept maintaining doing the same. I wasn't, like pushing my body. And I, started to creep back up, even though I was still kind of working out, but I wasn't pushing my body hard enough. And 3 weeks ago, our rowing machine broke. But I think that was meant to do that because now I found something like a cardio exercise that I do with weights as well. And it kicks my ass. And so I think I'm on the right track of just kind of trying to switch things up a little bit. Oh, this isn't pretty. What do you, I don't know. Wouldn't block you, love. Okay. That was a secret, Whitey. Uh-oh, Whitey, the couch. Yeah, homemade food is where it's at. But sometimes if you don't have time to make a homemade sauce, Rao's sauce is very, very good. Very, very good. I got in deep into editing before Zach's stream last night. Well, likely, they're having a conversation. I'm going to let you two have a conversation. Appreciate you guys being here. What did you say? You're going to eat that dead fat guy, half dead fat guy. Oh, the Family Guy. Oh my God, I love that show. Then that show got really stupid too. Skinny doesn't necessarily mean healthier either. Cholesterol, blood pressure, still. You are absolutely right. There's a lot of really thin people that eat like garbage. And you know what's interesting though too? There's this person I follow on TikTok. I don't know why. She has extremely long nails, and I think that fascinates me. But she does a weight loss shot, and I think she gets the shot once a week. And then she only eats one time a day. And when she does eat, it's fast food. Every time she eats fast food. So what is the point? So you're going to be skinnier, but you're going to be eating garbage. Like she went and got her weight loss shot yesterday, and she stopped and got McDonald's. She eats Popeyes. She eats Wingstop. She eats, her signature meal that she eats all the time is 2 containers of these like spicy ramen noodles, right? She eats a package of wontons, and she does have some like spicy pickles or something. But what she does is she puts Tostitos like cheese sauce on the noodles and on the wontons. And she eats that all the time, but yet she's trying to lose weight. So she gets a weight loss shot and then she eats that shit. So that isn't, you're absolutely right. She may get skinnier, but she's certainly not going to be healthier by any means. I mean, that's ridiculous. Oh my God, Vex, you did miss the insanity of the Tim after party. I got sucked into it and holy shit. I swear to God. And then you go back. Okay. And so Nas, explain something to me. Why does he not keep these streams up? Why am I not allowed to go find his stream? Oh, I hear Cannoli making noises. The Giants are playing the Cardinals right now. So I don't know if he looks happy or not. Any hoodle. Yeah, it was crazy. It was definitely crazy. Tim is something else, but you can't go back. I wanted to see what I missed on his stream, but you can't go back and find it. So whatever. You can't go back. You can't go back because I can't find the stream unless I'm stupid. which that's debatable. But I couldn't go back and find the stream. I went back this morning because I wanted to see if he took the 2 shots, and he never did. Nas Vigilante was looking. Let's see, what did he say? Vigilante was looking for last night. He was singing some country grammar for you. All right, let's see. Okay, hold on. My dad used to complain about him gaining weight from my mom's cooking when Thanksgiving and Christmas was around. She baked all sorts of cookies. That's the thing. So I love to cook. I love to cook, and I love to make too much food, and I love to bake, but it got to the point where it wasn't healthy, because it's the same thing. So we now Cannoli does keto. And so anytime I bake, like I found a really good keto pumpkin pie recipe. I make keto brownies. There's actually Duncan Hines, I think, makes a really good keto brownies. So there's a lot of good ways to kind of get your fix on baking goods, that you can just use different kinds of sugar. I freaking told you. He deleted the stream. I don't, you guys, I'm so pissed off. There was a stream like a couple of months ago that Copa posted in our group chat, and I was like, I gotta watch it. And it was gold. And I was like, I had 1 hour left, and I had paused my stream because I was at work. I was on my phone. I paused the stream. I went back to just hit play, and it was freaking gone. It was gone. So yeah, he deletes them, and I don't understand why. Yeah, he did. It's friggin', he's so stupid when he does it. He got a lot of shit. He got a lot of shit for that after or last night even. Why do you delete all your stuff? So I don't know if anybody clipped it. I'm looking at my comments. Copa might have. Tim is trolling us. Of course Tim is trolling us, and we're trolling him back, which is what I enjoy. And that's why I love watching those streams, especially when Flaccid and Copa and Jana are in there, because he's always asking for them to come on the streams. The last few times I saw Tim's streams, he yelled at me. He yells at everybody because he wants everybody. Yeah, something about streaming. He wants everybody to join the stream. And then he just puts, oh, hi, Squeaka. Squeaka was there last night too. We were hanging out late in Tim's chat. Good to see you. Squeaka and Gianna were going to go on the stream if Tim took 2 shots, but he pussied out and he didn't take 2 shots. And I was hanging in there waiting for that. That would have been great to see. But we all had to go to bed because it was getting later and later, and he wasn't doing anything. So, oh, tisms are the worst. Vex the Sahara Princess. My twin sister is like the Flash. She eats a lot but never gains a pound. Let me tell you. That annoys me too. There are people like that. That's one thing too. I was like, could I just get a metabolism where I could eat anything? It doesn't mean I would eat. I don't like, my body feels like garbage if I eat too much fast food anyway. So I wouldn't want to do that all the time. But you know what I miss? Pasta and rice. But all that shit those carbs turn into sugar. So like I make my daughter spaghetti all the time. And I'm like, oh my God. It's what Cannoli and I gained a lot of weight from, just that kind of stuff. Skinny fat veins are supple as glass. What are we talking about? Losing her head. Tell Cannoli, I hope I hope his team makes a hole in one from half court. He's giggling. Hey, Tim, I got a bone to pick with you, bro. I've got a bone to pick with you. You got a lot of people here in the chat who were hanging out last night on your stream. Okay. Some of us could not stay up all night and wanted to go back and, watch what we missed. Vex wanted to watch your stream last night because we were all talking about how great it was. You deleted it, bro. Why'd you delete it? Tell me. Yep. See, you son of a gun. And you could have had 2 beautiful ladies on your stream last night, apparently. Squeaka, see, he didn't do shots. I waited too. I waited for a while, and it was like 2:00 in the morning, and I'm like, I'm out. I got to get out. So if you would have had 2 beautiful ladies on your stream, and you didn't because you didn't take the shot. See, take the shot, Tim. Take the shot. That's all I heard Boosh saying. Take the shot. Take the shot. Yeah, LOL my ass, Tim. Where's your stream? Why do you take your streams down? They're good. Listen, now that you're listening to me, you had a really great stream like a couple months ago, and I was right in the middle of listening to it, and you deleted it in the middle of me listening to it. It's not how... I did delete the stream there like Fight Club. Oh my God. Dude, you're killing me. Oh. Yep. That's all right, Tim. I mean, oh, here, see? People want an explanation, Tim. Why did you delete your stream? Why? Why'd you delete your stream? What does this say? Tim, you should have clipped your reaction to... Oh, did you guys drop the... Did not... You dropped the gore links? Oh, wait, I think I did see you do that. That was funny. But I didn't see what his reaction was. Maybe I fell asleep at the same time. Wait a minute. Okay, so first of all, they're being held as blackmail. Someone did drop an N-bomb last night. And? Is that not... That's why you deleted your stream? Well, it depends on who was allowed to say it. You know, there's... Oh, did he really? Bush dropped the N-bomb? That's because he was drinking way too much. That one drink that he took where he swore he was going to throw up, maybe that's what did it, but okay. Well, okay, he dropped the N-bomb, but I love how behind on the chat she is. What are you talking about? I'm trying to use, okay, I'm using a new, I'm using Streamlabs. You guys, you laughing at me? Hold on a second. You guys are talking too quick. All right, well, I'm going to catch up to the chat. And then now, okay, she's on dark time. Oh my God, Bush was on fire. Am I really that behind? Mrs. C is 2000 and late. Oh my God, are you guys making fun of me? They delete streams because they think it helps the algorithms. Okay. Well, I didn't know how behind. Hey, maybe that's good. Maybe you guys are all just killing me here. So, okay, now I'm at the end of the chat. My sources from Disney don't want me to confirm anything. I know that's what you said that, but I'm not sure what that had to do with taking shots and having 2 women on your stream. I don't. Okay. Am I caught up now on the chat? I don't understand why we can't drop an N-bomb, but they call me Bleach Demon or Cracker or Peckerwood or Honky. Oh, there you go. I know. Okay. All right. Am I... Oh, my God. Bye, Cajun Corey. Nice to see you. Now you're doing great. Thank you. I don't know. You guys, like I said, first of all, this is working a lot better, but I don't know where I was. Bush did have a lot to drink. He had a lot to drink. And he did a face reveal. So that was interesting. Milk bottle was my favorite slur I've ever been called. Yeah, I was called a few things too, but it was more recently on Twitter. Okay, Tim's streams get devoured. Hold on. By a giant boob, their memory hole. Okay. Oh, yeah. Yes. There was a face reveal last night. You missed it. Spoiler alert. He looks a lot like his avatar. Okay. Am I still... Okay. I'm at the end of the chat now. So now you guys have got me nervous that I don't know what I'm doing. But like I said, I'm trying Streamlabs. So far, it's working better. Maybe I should talk about some more things of why I have you here. I don't know. Now I kind of feel like talking about just fun stuff. Cave Beast is a great slur, or Mayo King. Cave Beast. All right. Well, you know what? Cave Beast can go with what we were watching last night. The Descent. We watched The Descent last night, and there were cave beasts in that movie. So, you know what, Nos? Kind of did remind me of you. Now that you think about it. Now that I think about it. Definitely. Would you say I always liked Coconut, but Race Trader is my new favorite? Oh, my God. People are going to keep their shit to themselves. Cave Dweller. Yeah, it was a really good movie. Here's the thing though. Here's the thing about it that I could not do though, is I am extremely claustrophobic. And I did not realize that them going into a cave like that would, people would get stuck and all that other shit. So that really, really like bothered me. I had to get up and walk around a few times because I couldn't breathe, but it was a really good movie. I enjoyed it. I've never dropped an N-bomb. I catch them and run them into the end zone. Jesus. I like that. That's funny. Nas, they definitely did look like your cousins for sure. Absolutely for sure. It was crazy. So they're definitely part of your family. I want to pull this up really quick because this actually just kind of started going around today on the interwebs. And, my stream is about talking about all this stuff where we're indoctrinating our kids and we're getting all of, schools are just having their way with things. Loading. Okay. Yep. This is working so far. So good. I want to play this really quick, you guys. This was great. This is what I need in my life. All schools to do this. So there was a mom here that was absolutely beside herself. Now I want you to take note right now. I was going to call it something different. Oh, Nas, I have to play something for you. So don't go anywhere. I'm going to play it after this if I can pull it up. It's in my email, but I had something to play for you. So anyway, this mom right here has had it. This flag is covering a map of our country. So I'm going to play this really quick. Hold on 1 second. I really, really loved this. We need more parents like this. Here we go.
Hey, not. Wait, what are you doing? Not. Stop that. I am not paying my. How dare you? I am not paying my tax money to support. Get out of this type of now. You like, why do you have this hanging? And why do you have this hanging up in kids? It's part of the students. Here. No, it's not part of anything. That is uncalled for. We are paying you to teach history, and that's what you need to be teaching. Excuse me, this is a public school, little lady. You are excused. You are. Do you see what's on this flag? No. This needs to go exactly where it is, in the garbage. You need to go in the garbage. I'm teaching my son to grow up to be a man. And I don't want you hanging on flag. I'm calling security. Hanging a flag up for you to sit up there and teach them the type of stuff I'm trying to keep them away from.
I told you what would happen. I told you somebody parent gonna get mad.
You need to be teaching history. 33, please. No, you need to be teaching history. Shut up. No, hey, I'm not getting out of nowhere. I'm not getting out of nowhere. Hey, no, you don't tell my son to shut up.
Oh, they're sending that class too. Damn.
My son ain't failing. Yeah. He needs to be.
It does look like Mickey Rourke.
Because of you.
Yeah, I like that point right there. Is that she hung the flag over the United States of America? I mean, right there, that's a slap in the face too. That flag does not need to be in classrooms. I'm sorry. It's ridiculous. Oh, I guess that's it. So, yeah, I love it. I think it's perfect. And I think every parent should be like that. We do not need these flags in our class. We do not need them at all. And I hope she didn't get in trouble. And if she does, I really hope that a bunch of parents get together and, help bail her out. This one is a little bit longer of a video, but I want to say, if you had that mom and this teacher right here, I'm only going to play a little bit. You're funny. Nas, what am I going to do with you? What am I going to do with you? Hold on a second. I'm going to see if I can pull this up. Oh, no. I have to email it to myself. Oh, Squeaka, you're a teacher? Now, I don't know if that's acceptable in your classroom or not, if you're allowed to do that. I just think we should keep all that sorts of stuff out of our classrooms. Yes, Aaron, that my daughter has actually been in and out of public school, and so she's homeschooled now too, and she has no desire to go back to class at all or to school because it's just a bunch of BS. She hasn't been hit with this. You have young kids. Mine's 15, and she's kind of been hearing what we've been saying for a while, so she kind of knows how to separate those issues. If she were to hear them in school, she'd actually just come home and tell us and we'd laugh about it. Federal, state, and local flags are the only acceptable flags in any public place funded by taxes. Anything else should be considered as I can't say that word. Good Lord, I need word help. In nature. I agree with you. And that's what I thought. And I think that's why that mom actually had a leg to stand on, because we're taxpayers and we are paying for that. I'm going to see if I can send this video to myself. This was great. And this was for Nas. So I'm going to see if I can get it real quick. I apologize. Just hold, please. I should have done this beforehand, but I forgot. We'll just send that real quick. History classes should have, yes, absolutely, Squeaka. I agree. They really should. I just don't understand why any flag that has to do with sexuality belongs anywhere in the classroom. It doesn't. It has nothing to do with it. That is something that we teach separately. All right, let me see if I can pull this up real quick for Nas. If it's going to play, I don't know how it would, because she sent it to me through her phone. Let me see if I can pull this up. I have to download it, and then I have to open it. Let me see. Oh, it's coming over here. Okay, hold on a second. Oh, it's going to work. Okay, hold on a second. Hold on a second. It's going to work. Let me see. I got to share my third screen. Let me see. Oh, wait. It's right here. Hold on. Share screen. Entire screen. Oh, there it is. Look at that. Hold on. Okay. Naz, are you still here? I'm not playing this until you're here. You have to say I'm here in the chat. I think the flag is a part of history, as other flags not flown today. But in that size, over a map, no. Should that parent have taught her kid that's how to handle that? No. Okay. I think parents are just so angry right now. And that I just think there's a time and place for everything. That's exactly what my history teacher said. Other flags from other countries and states, not propaganda. Have a gay after school program, but it's mandated through federal schools and teachers unions. Yeah, that I agree with that too. Just have things separately for everybody. Nas, I'm not going to play this until you tell me. Oh, here you go. Okay. All right. I hope you guys can hear it. Let me see if the volume on here. All right. Here you go, Nas. Oh, let me press play on the right screen. Oh, that's really low, isn't it? Can you not hear it, Cannoli? Crap. Oh, wait, hold on. Okay, maybe that's better. Let's try it again. It's his costume. Oh, crap. You can't hear anything. Anyway, this person right here, he dressed up as a bundle of sticks. Oh, well, that fell flat. I'm sorry, Nas. I know. Oh, I can't hear Copa. Oh, my God. I have to figure out where that came from, too, because we need volume. It won't go up any higher. Damn it. Damn it. I'm sorry, buddy. I tried. It was, oh, there we go. I'm sorry. I apologize. It was a bundle of sticks funny thing, and it didn't work. My husband is a Catholic school teacher. I guess I can just pull this up. Hang on. My husband is a Catholic school teacher and says the students can't read or write, but they all know about LGBTQ issues. That's exactly the point I'm trying to make. We're not teaching our kids the important stuff anymore. That can be important as well, but it doesn't belong in schools. Nas, if there's any way I could send that to you, I would love to. But yeah, his costume for Halloween was a bundle of sticks. And my daughter found it. And she's like, oh my God, Nos would think this is so funny. And she sent it to me. So yes, that should be your Halloween costume this year, a bundle of sticks. So you just put sticks around you and make it a bundle. So that was for you. But yeah, there's at a Catholic school. I know that's what's interesting too. Which I don't know. It's so confusing right now. Our kids are so confused. But I like I said, but here's the thing. Here's the thing real quick. I wanted to say, we're not allowed to put religion in schools, right? Because there was at a time saying under God in the Pledge of Allegiance was, you know, they didn't like that either, and they were trying to get that removed. But you can learn about all the LGBTQ and all of that other stuff. So tell me how that is appropriate. I think, okay, let me pull this up too. My comments are still working okay. I'm on a different platform. So I think lessons are important, but I don't teach at a level that matters. I just don't like the hate for teachers when no one understands exactly how much I totally understand what you're saying. I do totally understand what you're saying. And teachers do get a bad rap, just like law enforcement gets a bad rap. There's a lot of good people out there just trying to do right by people, right by our kids. And I think that this day and age, it's really, really hard to be a teacher as well. And it's sad. I don't know. I don't know how to fix that or how to, make teachers great again. But a lot of stuff has gone down just because of all of these other things. And then speaking of teachers, let me play this real quick. This teacher right here actually, see, I don't know. This is a long clip. We won't play the whole thing, but a student will not, okay, there we go. A student refuses to be called by her name or her. She's a they, them. Let's see. The bad apples have spoiled the batch. You're absolutely right, Dempsey. It has. I don't know of any class in the entire school, middle school, and high school I know where that they put LGBT over the lesson. Then that is good. Then you're in the right area. Aaron says, Squeaka, my husband works his butt off and takes heat from the school and the parents. Bless you for what you do. It is a hard job. I couldn't be a teacher. Nope, not for all the money in the world. I couldn't do it. It's hard. But this teacher right here, let me ask you guys if you agree with this or not. So this teacher right here is getting crap from a student who refuses to be called by, they will not be called by their pronouns, which is she wants to be a they, them.
Well, she likes to get her presentation. Are you ready?
I'm not a she.
You can read it.
No, I already told you I go by they, them.
They and them. They and them.
Hey, Cassie.
Multiple people.
No, my pronouns are they, them.
See, even the teacher here, which I like, she's like, there's no such thing as a they, them. That's a group of people. And I do appreciate this because this is my argument that I have. Being called a they, them is just so weird. It just doesn't make any sense to me. And this is the shit that we're creating. This is where, so instead of having an education, this is what we're having to deal with, is a teacher can't even call a student by what they look like physically. Although I don't know that this person looks like a she, but she obviously identified as a she when she registered for school, and it's in her file. So we'll play a little bit more. This is like 3 minutes, but
yes, there is.
So, like I said,
just have to read the captions.
Which is a she, ready to give her presentation.
I'm not a she. Like, you go by
she,
her. So when we talk about the teacher said this, she said that. I go by they, them. So you can ask me, or if you don't get it, you can just say my name. You can say, Parker, would you like to present now?
That makes no sense. What would you ask?
That's none of your business.
See, that when a kid can't even say my pronouns are fucking off. That's the thing. So you're right, Cassie, an English teacher having to abide by this where it doesn't make any sense because it goes against what they're teaching. They, them is not singular, and she wants to be called a they, them, but she is telling the teacher it's none of your business what gender I was born as. This is what is taking over in our classrooms. Instead of getting going and learning, this is the shit teachers have to deal with. This is also where I feel like this is ridiculous.
When you came out, your mom.
This is great.
What were you
Why are we talking about this right now?
When you came out your mom, I love that.
Are you ready for your presentation?
I am ready for my presentation.
And
but I'd like you to respect what I go by.
I am.
You're not, though.
She. You.
No.
Her.
No. They, them. You can ask.
They and them mean multiple.
See? It's multiple. They, them is multiple. This is what I don't understand. Whoever decided to be called a they, them, it doesn't make any sense.
Teacher, this is a new important thing.
Well, it's not important to me because I'm old school. And they and them
she's
is
old
considered multiple.
And they, them is considered multiple people. Pronoun policing is only about power. Oh, gosh.
You might not want to say that to a teacher. It doesn't really kind of go well.
Why
You're being
do you
so
really-
closed-minded right now.
I'm not being closed-minded. You're
It's
being
like
too
asking-
open-minded. You're so
So
open-minded.
open-minded.
Yes,
You think it is? Do you really think it's a staged event? You mean to tell me I can't take anything seriously anymore? Damn it, Stephen. Oh, wait, hold on. I'm getting a lesson here, which I appreciate. Let's see. They, them can be used as a singular, but only when the article is unknown. For example, if you are talking about a person you don't know, all you can say, call them as them. That is true. You're absolutely right. I was talking to them. You're right. That does make sense. See, you contradicted everything I said, and I appreciate that. That totally makes sense. Oh, you guys, really? The teacher is an actor? You heard this was staged? Well, damn it. I'm bailing then. I was so excited. I thought something. I guess it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It does. You're right. It does seem a bit staged. She was a good actress, but I mean, got to get them clicks. Got to get them clicks, huh? Oh my gosh. Well, I was. Let's see. Not a very good actor. I guess so. If you guys could see right through it, I don't know. I guess I'm gullible these days because I'm like, oh look, somebody's giving it back to them finally. I had important stuff to talk about. Do we want to talk about this real quick? And then, because we're coming up on the 2-hour mark. What do you guys think about what's happening to Russell Brand? Do you think this is BS? Do you think, okay, so here's the situation. Russell Brand is being accused, of course, of sexual assault all these years later. And the problem is that there are two different accounts coming out. There's one where a girl is talking about how she's had encounters with him and they were very respectable and he respected their decision not to move forward in sexual. Not Sassy, it's because we've been flooded with all the garbage, so we assume it's real. You're absolutely right, Zax. The same teacher did same video with the girl. That was not her. I saw that friggin' video. Ugh. Such a fool. I'm such a fool, damn it. You're right. I saw that video too, which was so stupid. Like, who would ever even feel comfortable leaving their house like that? All right. So anyway, Russell Brand is being accused of sexual assault. And he will play a little bit of this video, but there are two accounts right now. Somebody is coming out and defending him and somebody else is not. So we'll play a little bit of this because it's long.
Hello there, you Awakening Wonders. Now, this isn't the usual type of video we make on this channel where we critique, attack, and undermine the news in all its corruption, because in this story, I am the news. I've received two extremely disturbing letters, or a letter and an email, one from a...
You know what, Dempsey? This is exactly what I'm talking about too. Right here. There should be a statute of limitations on this. I'm going to wait 4 decades to say something. Accusations are suspect. They are actually, they're saying that the media tries to seek people out because of course they don't like what he has to say. And, he's been accused of a lot of things. So this is the way they're going to try to take him down. They're going to try to tarnish him with this. Now, here's the thing too. If this is not true, then that's just this whole Me Too movement, cry wolf stuff. And it makes the people who actually were assaulted, it gives them a bad, or it just tarnishes the whole thing. It just tarnishes the whole thing.
Mainstream media TV company, one from a newspaper, listing a litany of extremely egregious and aggressive attacks, as well as some pretty stupid stuff like my community festival should be stopped, that I shouldn't be able to attack mainstream media narratives on this channel. But amidst this litany of astonishing, rather baroque attacks are some very serious allegations that I absolutely refute. These allegations pertain to the time when I was working in the mainstream, when I was in the newspapers all the time, when I was in the movies. And as I've written about extensively in my books, I was very, very promiscuous.
See, right there. right there. He admits that he was promiscuous. He's not being like, oh, this is BS. I mean, he's been very open. He's very open about it. No, that's true. And I'm going to play this clip that somebody said that they did go get that. So we'll see. That Dempsey is absolutely right. He is getting too close to the real truth. Unleash the accusations. Let's see what Aaron said real quick. There is a statute of limitations in almost all states, most between 2 to 10 years, not sure where these alleged assaults took place. Exactly. That's what I'm wondering. All right, let's play a little bit more, but we might have to play this whole thing because he makes a really good point. He really does. He's being very honest.
Now, during that time of promiscuity, the relationships I had were absolutely always consensual. I was always transparent about that then, almost too transparent. And I'm being transparent about it now as well. And to see that transparency metastasized into something criminal that I absolutely deny makes me question, is there another agenda at play? Particularly when we've seen coordinated media attacks before, like with Joe Rogan when he dared to take a medicine that the mainstream media didn't approve of. And we saw a spate of headlines from media outlets across the world using the same language. I'm aware that you guys have been saying in the comments for a while, watch out, Russell, they're coming for you, you're getting too close to the truth. Russell Brand did not kill himself. I know that a year ago there was a spate of articles, Russell Brand's a conspiracy theorist, Russell Brand's right wing. I'm aware of news media making phone calls, sending letters to people I know for ages and ages. It's been clear to me, or at least it feels to me, like there's a serious and concerted agenda to control these kind of spaces and these kind of voices. And I mean my voice along with your voice. I don't mind them using my books and my stand-up to talk about my promiscuous consensual conduct in the past. What I seriously refute are these very, very serious criminal allegations. Also, it's worth mentioning that there are witnesses whose evidence directly contradicts the narratives that these two mainstream media outlets are trying to construct, apparently in what seems to me to be a coordinated attack. Now, I don't want to get into this any further because of the serious nature of the allegations, but I feel like I'm being attacked, and plainly they are working very closely together. We are obviously going to look into this matter because it's very, very serious. In the meantime, I want you to stay close, stay awake, but more important than any of that, if you can, please stay free.
See, there you go. You know what? I think he's a decent dude too. I think that he definitely was a man whore and slept around a lot, but it doesn't mean that the girls didn't consent to it. And so you're right. Why come out now? Why do we come out all these years later going, oh, by the way, this happened to me X number of years ago? I feel like if somebody was sexually assaulted, I don't know if I could say that. If somebody was SA'd by a celebrity, or by anybody, why wouldn't you go report? I know that people get scared and all that stuff, but what is the point of coming out now? I know sometimes families, like this happens within families and they decide to come out later. It's the whole thing. But when you are coming out now, it is a little suspect, especially since, you know, he is right-leaning and he has a lot of theories on things and he speaks the truth about a lot of things. So real quick, I'm going to pull up this article right here from somebody that was trying to defend him. Hold on one second. All right, so far Streamlabs is working well. Did I just jinx it? Nope, there we go. Takes a second to load, but okay. This is what is really interesting here. This was just posted the other day too. So this comes from somebody. I don't think this necessarily came from the person posting it, but this was a statement. In 2006, I refused to have sex with Russell Brand in his London flat. There was a lot of heavy petting and we're both down to our pants. He didn't pressure me when I said no. He wasn't angry or abusive. Everything that happened was consensual. I stayed the night in his flat and felt safe. I have had countless non-sexual and respectful encounters with him since. I only heard about the so-called open secret when a comic mentioned it on stage at this year's Edinburgh Fringe Festival. I have been in the comedy industry for almost 10 years and worked as an actress, dancer, and model before that. I had a friend who was invited over to his flat around 2014, 15, She also refused sex. She didn't have a problem with him. Oh, thanks, Jana. I'll start over. 3, 2, 1, go. We're talking about Russell Brand and the accusations that have been made against him. I just played a video where he was, of course, saying that he has been promiscuous. It's been known. He's written about it in his book. But all of his... Oh, sorry. That was a bug. All of his encounters... I think it was a fly. All of his encounters have been consensual. So he was saying that, he, of course, is very sad to be hearing this, but he is going to fight it at all costs. So we're reading a statement right here of a girl who said that she did have an encounter with him and it was consensual and he felt safe. Yeah, I agree, Zach. He is handling it the right way. I agree with you. So let's see. I had a friend who was invited over to his flat around 2014-15. She also refused sex. She didn't have a problem with him. So based on my own experience, as I am a sexual assault survivor myself, unrelated, I find these rumors hard to believe. The entertainment industry is a cesspit of spiteful, manipulative, envious, and opportunistic people. These women apparently this is the interesting thing. These women apparently only came forward after being approached by journalists. I went straight to the police after my own unrelated SA. Admittedly, they got me nowhere. And based on that, And based on that experience, I have not bothered to press ahead legally with any other unrelated SA. But I didn't go to the press either. Innocent until proven guilty. Oh, yeah, sorry. Breaking. Mrs. C just literally killed a fly on live internet. No longer vegetarian. Bring on the steaks. I'm a pescatarian, so I do eat fish. So maybe that gives me a little bit of a leeway. So anyway, this girl is coming to his defense, which I like because you are innocent until proven guilty. But then Vex sent me this morning, and this was really interesting. I think it's a computer generated voice. So we're going to listen to this real quick. Let's see. In today's age, the accusations are enough. This will hang over him forever. I know it'll tarnish him. It's hard not to be respectful to women or men. It's not hard to be respectful to women or men. Just don't be a dick with your dick. Exactly. We're going to play this real quick and then we'll kind of wrap up the stream because we're going to 2 hours. And it was because my computer is working. So we might have to flip over to Streamlabs. All right, let's listen to this real quick. This is 1:29, but this one right here, one woman alleges that Russell Brand graped her against a wall in his Los Angeles home. She was treated at a grape crisis center on the same day, according to medical records. Okay, well, if you have medical records, this might screw you. All right, let's play this real quick. It's the voice of Nadia. Oh, hold on a second, you guys. I'm so sorry. I forgot to hit share the screen. There's two different screens. Oh, listen, you guys. This is really, I like this. You can pull up a couple of different screens that you want on the side here. Streamlabs is pretty cool, you guys. You might want to, Zax, you might want to check out Streamlabs if you're still having trouble with StreamYard. This is actually, and it's cheaper, by the way. But this is actually working really well right now. So, Zax, you might want to look into this and just give it a trial run.
He pushed me up against the wall. I'm like, what are you doing? And he's like, I have a friend here and I want you to come into the bedroom. I'm like, no, that's not happening. We're not doing that. And I tried to get away from him. I slipped away from the wall. I went to another wall that had a painting on it, a huge painting. My bag got actually stuck underneath that and it's still on my arm. And at this point, he's grabbing at my underwear, pulling it to the side. I'm telling him to get off me, and he won't get off. And he has that glazed look in his eye again.
Damn it, Copa, this is when you choose to come in, and I was thinking the same thing. This is read a little bit suspect for it to be a grape accusation and explaining it. You're absolutely right. So we'll finish this real quick. But thanks for hanging with us. You were great last night on Tim's Talk. We already yelled at him in the chat for erasing the stream because I wanted to go back and finish it because I passed out at 2 a.m. my time.
I was very distraught, trying to get out of the house with him being so much taller than me, like holding me up against the wall, pushing himself in me. I couldn't move.
First of all, real quick side note, I listen to audiobooks, and this is done very much like a seductive scene in an audiobook. This is not appropriate. I don't like the way they put this out. It could have been done very differently. This is not a good look, in my opinion. I think it diminishes everything.
He finally comes and gets off of me, and I push him away. He blocks the door. He's like, "Are you okay?" I'm like, "No, I'm not okay. Get away from me." And he's like, "Well, let's calm down." I ran out and I jumped in my car. I was in a daze. He
And
pushed
that's
me up
it.
against.
That's it. So I don't know where that's coming from or what the accusations are, but not a good look. Speechify is a cool program. Is that what that is? It's just there were so many like unnecessary pauses and just weird. It just seemed weird. It just seemed weird. The vocal fry. That's what it was just weird. I didn't like it. Exactly. It did sound like 50 Shades of Grey. And Jana, I'm not sure if it's legit. I don't know. Oh my God, Copa. Jeez Louise. Your wife is in the chat and in the next room. She skipped over the best part. I know, you guys, it's terrible that we're making fun of this, but it just seems super weird. It's very sus for me. Very sus. All right, you guys. So we're hit the 2-hour mark. We're going to wrap it up because Sassy has chores to do. I gotta, this YouTube life is not all, everything. I have other things to do. So let's see. I don't think Copa's doing a show tonight. Normally I do plug it and he's never here to hear it. And of course the one week he is. So I always plug Copa's show, but I don't believe he's on tonight. I don't know if, let's see. Hang on a second. Hold on. I want to see if he's not in the chat either, but I wanted to do him a solid. Let's see. Let's see. I don't think Left Eye Ego's on today either because he was on last week. So, yeah, you know what? Copa might be chill stream. Yeah, that's what I was wondering because he mentioned it last night on Zax's show. So, if Copa does a chill stream, oh, wait, oh, never mind. Chill stream, get Hunter on. He's not going to do it? Wrap it up. How insensitive after talking about grape and killing a live animal on stream. Mrs. C almost too based. That's right. I am. You know what? I think Tim would be great. And of course, it would probably be Star Wars. Definitely. I agree. I would oh my God, that would be internet gold right there. All right, you guys. So let's see. Tomorrow night, Cannoli has his MMM show. He is back to finishing the second half of the Justice League. And because, it's a 4-hour part. So he's doing the last 2. Oh, thank you, Aaron, so much. Thank you for subscribing. I appreciate it. I do this every Sunday, same time. And then I do a monthly podcast with some of my girls called Truly the Female Perspective, the first Friday of every month. And then sometimes I'm over on Cannoli Sasquatch's channel. But I am trying to get to 400 subs. So if you are in here and you're not subbed, I couldn't imagine you're not. Please give me a sub. Tell your friends. Thank you so much, Dempsey. I always appreciate seeing you. Nas, thank you for showing up. I love when you're here too. I wear my hoops for you, so I appreciate you. So yes, so tomorrow night, MMM. Yes, I always forget that too. Leave a comment after the stream. It helps. And like this if you can. Like it. I appreciate. Like, subscribe, leave a comment. I guess it helps. I appreciate it. Yes, can we have a moment of silence for this? Just a moment. Oh, hold on. I think what you have to do, you guys, oh no, you can. Prayers for the MMM team. One more half of Justice League. It should be interesting. That's on at 6:05 Pacific Standard Time tomorrow. And then there is no Friday show, no Cannoli Connection. Oh, I'll be on Mrs. Martin News's show on Thursday. I will post that later this week, and I know she'll post it too. And then I'll be back here next Sunday for more sassy stuff. And let's see. I guess that's it. I appreciate all of you. I love you all in the chat. Thank you so much. You guys, I had so much more to get to, but I don't because, oh my God, Copa. I'll send it to you in the group chat. The chat is what really does this for me. I appreciate you guys. Like I said, I don't even get to half my stuff because I love just talking to you guys. So thank you so much. I appreciate you. Oh, I can play my outro. I couldn't play my intro. Let's see if this works. But Zax, if you're still listening, check out Streamlabs. Okay, hold on. Now I'm hitting video and it's not working. Hold on. Wait. Yeah, okay, there's video. Show more. All right, I'm going to play my outro. Thanks, you guys. Love you all. And remember, stay sassy.